It's our first game on the road against the Jazz.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Utah Jazz. At power forward, standing 6'.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Friday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Zohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Castle is out there with Trae Young. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for Utah, Ryan is out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Bailey in at the 2-guard position.
Here we go.
Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
A nice shot by Zohan.
An excellent ball movement. Young being unselfish.
There you go, Zohan.
And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and Coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with the shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them
So hopefully for Young,
good
that's
portion of
more
the game.
points.
Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Young after the basket by Utah. Wembanyama sets a screen for Young. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There we go, buddy.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards.
Victor.
Really keep a body on it.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now, here's George. Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
I'm not done for you.
Flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander. Here's Castle.
Let's see if he's any better at threes.
The 3.
No.
Kessler with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Zohan with the screen. Vassell wide open.
Oh,
Corner, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul.
okay.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Castle screen on Young. And George kicks to Bryant. Knocks down the 3-ball.
What vision, what feel by Keontae George.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
And Utah has possession. Following the bucket by the Spurs. Kessler setting the pick for Bryant. Back to Kessler. 4 on the clock. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. To the inside.
Oh,
And it's Sohan missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Outside, George. From 13, and again it's Utah.
Keontae George deciding, all right, you want to concede the mid-range, I will get to that spot.
George against Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
okay,
Now
this is
significant that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team
like
went
81
from a
games
bottom
last season,
5
31 and
defense
14.
to a top 5
14.
defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing. A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
Here's Bryant. The shot by George, wide open. And he's good on the 3-ball. George has got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Young from outside bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the
Timeout,
competitive
timeout.
fire
Timeout,
and the
Jazz.
pride at stake.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's the 2K leaderboard with last season's best free throw shooting teams. 5th, the Jazz.
Yeah, they were incredibly accurate on free throws last season. They are an organization that doesn't neglect an important part of the game.
Let's hear it for your Jazz High Squad.
San Antonio on defense. They trail by 1. Pass to Kessler. Back to Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
That's a jump ball.
To the paint. Here's Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Utah's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Bryant is screen on Young. From deep, George. Rebound, San Antonio. Young, right side. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Sohan with the screen. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 17 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Well, it's certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Vassell against Markkanen. Launches it. And the basket by Vassell.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Young, good. Young's got his second basket of the night.
Oh my God. I think I might have assembled a super team over here.
San Antonio's gone. On 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. They've got Bryant. He's out there with Markkanen and Bailey in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
I'll tell you, he's in a rhythm and playing with purpose. Great first quarter, even better in the second.
To the middle. Here's Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Young. Rebounded by Bailey.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Looking to get back on track here. And there's the bucket for Markkanen.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Castle driving the lane. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. And at last they get one to fall.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Outside Collins. And they get it back. Bailey passes to Collins. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Collins has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Let's go.
Here's Bailey. Pass to Bryant. Over Sohan. Collins. It's good on the putback.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Count that one. And that's 18 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Here's Castle. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There goes
That's
Stephon.
a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Sensible. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now here's Ellis. Down low, it's stolen by Bryant. And now Utah, fast break. Here's George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Name a type of shot. Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
The Jazz making a switch here. Well, Doris, both you and I had the honor of being in that 2020 bubble in Florida. Any memories from Orlando?
I think, Kev, just how unique the setting was, and I have to give some props to the players. No fans, no normalcy, away from their families for extended periods. That is authority right there.
It was. Wow.
Young Ellis, first time we're seeing him.
Ellis outside. No good with the triple. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. They've got the Hawks ahead of them in their next game, and it's in Atlanta. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Bailey, a beautiful reverse layup. Bailey's got 8 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
And here's Melton. Here's the screen. Takes the 3. Bucket number 3 is a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now George. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot over Ellis. The shot by George, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Back to Ellis. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. Inside, it's stolen by Bryant. Takes it inside. Here's George. The rebound by the Spurs. Bassey's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Castle. They set the pick. Kicks it out to Ellis. Lets it go with a 3.
Bro,
Rebounded by
how
the
can I not hit
Jazz.
these shots?
Bryant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And contact on the shot,
That's not
so
a
he'll
foul.
be shooting free throws here.
Third personal foul.
Them one on Castle. For Utah, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity strike. That's a huge factor.
James Harden, he's checked in for San Antonio. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
There we go.
Markkanen against Melton. Now here's Markkanen. Defense is right there. Kessler setting the pick for Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
And so it's San Antonio with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the Utah Jazz.
The defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And now let's take a glimpse at some of the games on the upcoming schedule.
You know, right now for Utah, I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career?
AOT, Ernie, all of them.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle, you love the work ethic he has had on display.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. Young is out there with Castle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. A nice shot by Young.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Castle. There's the drive. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
The fifth.
He's got 3 steals. James Harden has 2 blocks.
Finish in transition, nice and easy.
George passes to Bailey. On the wing, Bryant. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Young, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And George kicks to Bryant.
So for the
Third
playoffs, I'm
quarter
thinking
here,
on
over a minute and a half into it.
Right.
Back to George.
Thinking I played 2.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bryant. Fires from deep. The Jazz again can't hit it. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Hits the three-point shot. George has got 12.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Vassell against Markkanen. Vassell, no good. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Bailey, covered by Vassell. George with the screen on Vassell. Here's Bailey. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Damn, yeah, he's
First
good.
free throw is good.
Bailey taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Oh.
Young's shot is off. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Gotta do something.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Bryant, and the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Young. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
You know, maybe Markkanen isn't the strongest or most athletic big man, but he does move well and can score even with a defender all over him.
And Wembanyama puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. Wembanyama's got 23.
23 and what? 10? Jesus.
George against Young. Here's Bailey. He's got 9. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Jazz have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Young with no one around.
Oof,
Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
George, the dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Then one on Castle.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
James Harden, he's checked in for Castle. Harden surveying the D, drills the three-pointer. Harden's got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That three-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Vassell on the wing. He's guarded by Markkanen.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Bailey. He's got 11. Outside for George. From outside, off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. And the jam by Harden.
No way.
Well, what a surprise. James Harden has finished a play with contact and gets a chance for the three-point the old-fashioned way. Nicely done, James.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one misses. George passes to Markkanen. Now Kessler. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Bailey. The 3. And they recover it. Here's Kessler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kessler's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Young outside.
Ah. Yeah, it's over with. 147, 114. Keontae George had 32 and 11. Victor 34 and 14. Trae Young 25 and 14. James Harden had 15 and 7. Koa P at 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. Sochan 12 and 5. That's gonna be it. So like, comment, subscribe, you guys do all those good things. I'll catch you next one. Peace. Who am I double teaming here? Ooh, looks like it's gonna be Kobe White.